So, what is up, everybody? I'm back again on Nioh. I guess the first thing I should mention is that I am currently in the second region, because if I were to view the country map, you got the Kishu region and Shigoku region. And I've done all the missions in the Kishu region so far. I don't know if they're gonna add like any more missions, but yeah, so I've unlocked the boat and got to the next region. And so far I've done like one of the main quests and pretty much every single side quest that it's currently showing. But aside from that, I might as well just talk about this kind of now before I start getting into the gameplay. So one of the things that, you know, of course is different, obviously, since I am in the second region. I am now level 49. And yeah, it's currently like kind of the stats that I have. But so, and before you ask, it's like, oh, I finally was able to get it to where I could wear the full golden armor. I am not wearing the whole golden armor set. I'm actually wearing a combination of hero. I'm not even gonna Yamabushi apparel and Warrior of the West. Warrior of the West is actually kind of easy to get-ish, because you could fight I already forgot what it was called, because you know, it's kind of a little bit way too early in the morning for me to be doing this, but I felt like doing this right now. Anyways, so I found out a lot of things, one of which being that, you know, I figured out that, you know, I can actually go here and then go to the blacksmith. And then I can buy okay, so I can basically buy ammo for my gun and everything. So like, one of the problems I've been having whenever I got the hand cannon was like, I was never really able to find any ammo for it, and I didn't realize I could buy it. So I already bought the maximum I can for all of that. And also there's the Book of Reincarnation, which I can buy a bunch of these. So that's if like I want to change up my skill sets and whatever. Like if I wanted to try to change it up and make it to where you know, instead of having a lot of points into stamina, I could put it into like body strength, or yeah, put it in body strength, probably heart and spirit or whatever, or have like more balanced skills rather than heavily induced into stamina. But I'm gonna still probably upgrade stamina anyways, just because, or at least for a little bit, although I need to start working on the other ones, because gear is starting to take more of everything else. Because like, each gear has like a requirement, like a stamina strength or body skill, body strength, like a different combination of each, especially with these two. And you know, the more I progress, the more I take to wear the better armor and better gear. And I've just been refashioning the armor to look like golden armor, so that way I don't have to. The golden armor is actually weaker, and I can't get rid of it, but you know, it's always going to be there. So I'm always going to have it. But so aside from all that, that's basically it. for the most part. And other than that, like I said before in like the first video, where I'm probably gonna be like hopping around all over the place because I'm gonna be playing this game by myself. Or not really necessarily by myself, but like just on my own terms, really. I guess you could say that. Where not, like, I'm not gonna do like, oh, one live stream and then not play the game or whatever until I do another live stream. It's gonna be like all over the place and not really like episode based. It's just whenever I decided to live stream it. So before I spend too much time talking about all of that, I'm just gonna hop into this main mission, since it's the only mission that I have left or to do. I could do one of the side missions again as kind of option, or like I'm not gonna do that mission. That mission actually was a pain. But yeah, just as like a warm up into getting back into the game. That mission was, oh my gosh. I mean, because I could go over and, wait, did I not save my titles? Okay. I could go over, that's character directory, and go through all, like, the illustrations and everything of every single enemy. But yeah, I'm not gonna do that. Oh boy. This is fun. And like I said before, I'm gonna butcher all of these, especially since it's early in the morning. So those rumors of the ghost haunting Itsukushima have the crew scared stiff. We Kobayakawa may be masters of the sea, but our expertise doesn't extend to the supernatural. If you were to drive away these fearsome spirits, Sir Ajin, I would be happy to arrange a meeting with the Murakami. They should be able to repair your foreign vessel. I may even consider helping out Lord Ieyasu for your trouble. And like I said, if I butcher like any names or whatever, I'm sorry, I don't like purposely mean of doing this. So there's 9 Kodamas, or Kodamas, they're Kodamas, I just call them Kodamas, but they're Kodamas, that I can possibly find. I'm probably not going to find all of them, and I'll go back into, like, any missions with Kodamas in them, I'll go back and find all of them later, because that is a trophy needing to do, so, other than that, I'm just gonna hop right into this. Let's see if we can get a cutscene in the beginning. Oh, hey. So oh god. Itsukushima, gosh. Located in the Aki domain, it is a shrine built in the 12th century atop a basin of holy water, now contaminated by yokai energy to the point of ruination. The previous head of the family, Takakage, took great pains to reconstruct and protect the shrines of the West, but Hideki, whatever, close enough, has proven himself not up to the task, and the area has now been infested by yokai and pirates. Okay, now I'm gonna say this right now, because I'm not really, like, I don't really know, like, names are names, okay, and it's really hard for me to pronounce names in general, and remember names, so I usually tend to forget a lot of them, and it's really hard for me to, like, you know, especially read them, but I'm just gonna leave it at that. Please be a cutscene. Oh. Okay. Ooh. Okay. So, I'm just gonna run around, see if there's, you know, shiny. Which there is a shiny there. Is there anything over here? Nah, I'm just gonna drop down here and grab shiny. Cool. Wow, there's a lot to go here. I feel like the water is also gonna kill me if I go into it. Wait, I'm gonna pray at the shrine. Oh, I need a little bit to level up, okay. I guess before I start, I could show this off. So I've gotten, you know, I have the Kato, which is what I started with, and Isanada, which is the fish water spirit, and I can't even like fully use most of these properly because I have to have more spirit in order to unlock their full potential. And then Deva Washi, or Deva Washi, I forgot what it was exactly. Fuzeushi, the Mizushi, and the paired Raiken. Now, before you get the paired Raiken, you have to get the normal Raiken first, and then you get the paired Raiken during like a side quest, which is why I usually do all the side quests, just so I can get all of that. Let's do this way quick. Alright. I can't even... Wow, that's unfortunate. And I'd have to like choose between these. And the only way I could get more is if I like increase my Nioh. Like I would have to go to level up, and I would have to increase my magic in order to get more Nioh. Okay.
いらっしゃいましたね。秀明様の使いから話は伺っております。かのあやかしはこの一帯を根城にしている様子。安心様、こちらをお持ちください。
Well, thank you.
今でこそかようなありさまですが、かつての神のご殺傷、いずこかに邪払いの力が残っておるやもしれませぬ。見つけ出せばきっと安心様の助けとなりましょう。
Okay, so I feel like that's hinting at something, like I could actually find something to make me more powerful. Oh, I guess before I start running around, like, with chicken, like a chicken head cut off, and just run around everywhere and killing everything, another thing that I found out, it's not like I didn't really know about it before, I just wasn't clear on the exact item. So, there's the item called the Himagori Branch, which allows me to quit a mission and return to the starting point without losing any Amrita. There's another item that basically does the same thing, called the Himagori Fragment, but it makes it to where it costs any Amrita. Like, it uses all of my Amrita, so like the only time I would do this is if I had no Amrita, or if I lost my Amrita and I wanted to quit the mission. So basically, if you wanted to, you could like if a mission is like too hard, you can do that and use like the Himagori fragment or the branch if you have any branches and you didn't want to lose, like if you had a lot of Amrita but you didn't want to lose it, you'd use the branch. And basically you know, quit the mission, go back to like and do like a side quest or whatever, do like a bunch of side quests to get a bunch of Amrita and level yourself up, and then go back into the mission. Let's see, so I got the gun out. Trying to remember the buttons. And unfortunately, I'm now out of arrows, but that's fine. Yeah, that's not scary. Okay. Now hopefully I can get used to playing this game again. Oh my god. Okay, well, I'm gonna save my gun for the one yokai that scares me the most. There's like a really, I probably should have showed that yokai now that I think about it. Like, you know, in hindsight, I probably should have at least showed the one yokai that was actually a part of the side quest that I said I didn't want to, or that was a pain in the butt, and I didn't feel like doing it again just because. Like, even for practice, because it was extremely hard. I'm guessing that's like a little side area that I can just get Amrita for killing those guys. So how did you die? You're level 68? Jesus. Oh, and he drowned. How do you drown right here? I'm gonna try fighting it. This is a dumb idea. Ow. Whew. Okay. That wasn't half bad. I shall... I'm gonna clap. That was pretty good. Alright. So like I said, getting Warrior to West Armor is not exactly hard to do. And I'm half tempted on honestly just immediately equipping that. Just because it has really good stats. that's fine. Key. Bonus after purification, increase defense. So that gives me a lot of defense. I might change that bonus effect. Maybe. It does give me a higher defense multiplier, but that doesn't really do a whole lot for me. Actually, that's the same amount of defense, but this gives me, like, evasion key usage. That's actually pretty good. It's less everlasting key, though. And less damage reduction. Okay, I'm just gonna keep what I have on for right now. Oh, hey, and I got his weapon, but I don't use the, Kasuragama, just because I'm not much for the chain blade. As cool as it is, like I've played Token 2, and I never really used the chain blade in that game either. Actually, before I continue, I need to see what the flint does. Okay. Oh, there it is. So, flint. A piece of flint received from an Nioh mage named Fuku. Two flints can be struck together to start a fire. It is said that in Tsukushima, there still remain bonfires that dispel evil spirits. Okay. So basically, I can still purify it. Also, Kadamas, you're being really loud. So this guy, he drowned. I'll fight him. I probably should have looked at his weapon. I was trying to push him into the water. It didn't work out so well. Yeah, I'll be nice. I'll use my sword. Okay. I feel like something's gonna jump out, and I'm honestly not ready for this. Actually, I'm gonna see if she has anything else to say other than the whole spirit thing. Okay, I shall be careful. I'm not gonna fight this guy because he's using dual blades, and those are really annoying to fight one-on-one. Is he still shooting? No? Okay, thank you. That's cool. There's my first Kadama. 41. Using a sword. Sure, I'll fight you. Oh, it's the right theory. Yeah. So also, I kind of found out. So that's basically the easiest way of getting a Chocos. So that way you can play with like other people. Easiest way is just fighting the Revenants. And especially like if you could at least get up to like 1 Choco, and then like you have like one of your friends join you or whatever. And then you could basically like 2v1 Revenants and just grind out the grind out all the Revenants and get a Chocos like really easily. I don't even know how many I have. I have like over, oh, like I just have a lot. Okay. No idea what that did exactly. I'm just gonna say sure. There's so many places to go. Like, that's the one thing I like about this game, is like you can go over it. Like, you could go that way, or you could go this way. That's right, I see your sword. You thought you were sneaky. For whatever reason, I still can't shoot you. Alright. Oh god. Oh wow, there's hand cannon ammo. How many arrows do I have? Like 5? Okay. Like, honestly, I'm not gonna lie, that looks like a... Okay, so apparently there's slimes, or I don't know what that was. Okay. I'm getting extremely close to being able to level up. And I now can confirm that if I go into the water, that I will die. Ah, sweet gee. I like how I was being so careful before, and then just that happened. Okay. Okay, me. I was being so very careful, like especially around here, even when I was fighting the dude. I didn't even notice this the first time. Alright. So, at least I don't have to go into that room again, necessarily. I think he was the only one that was there, and then there's the slime in the water. Who I don't necessarily have to fight, but I will. I don't have to kill those guys, but I just feel like it. Like, I don't have to run around and kill those guys in the boat like I did last time. In the beginning. Okay. Can I get my arrow back? Awkward. Okay, I know that there's one more guy. Okay. This guy's level 35, okay. Using axe. Okay, that's fine. Alright. Now, with that said and done, I am basically back to where I was. For the most part. I'm not dying to the same thing again. Yeah, I almost forgot about that kitty cat. It kinda scared me when he popped up. Alright, so he's the only one that I could see for right now. Alright. Where's this guy? He's using dual blades, not gonna fight him. I'm assuming this would be a... Oh. No. Oh, it's just him, okay. Alright. So that's not the yokai that I'm really scared of. I didn't know what was here. I'd have to switch the some of the stats, otherwise I would use it because it gives me a higher defense, maybe? Well, I mean, this gives me lightning defense, though. I don't know. I'll have to figure that out later. That's a weaker bow. Does slightly more damage than my Raikiri. I don't use spear. Okay. Honestly, I thought this area would be like a shortcut area. But I guess not. No. Fam, I see you. Oh my god. You just got obliterated. I could have honestly fought him normally. How many bullets do I have? I need to be more conservative. Oh, there's a Kodama. Okay, I wanted to do that, but I didn't want to, like, hurt myself. Alright, come on, Kodama. Okay, I got more arrows, thank God. Alright. I probably should have saved my arrow, but I thought I could quick pop him. That didn't happen. You know, sometimes, like, the dead bodies could have things like they say stuff, like the one over there did earlier. So that's why I usually check all the dead bodies, apart from the fact that they give you stuff. There's probably somebody behind the boxes. Oh, hi. So that's a yokai thing over there. I guess there was nobody behind the boxes. Okay, so this guy had a helmet. Darn it. A lot of bloody graves. This one is level 52 using dual blades. The quest wants me to go that way. I'm gonna get the body first. Hey, I'm gonna have to... Well, that's unfortunate. Forgot about that. Honestly, I feel like that was worth it. Oh my god. Oh wow, a better... Wait, is that a better hand cannon than what I have? That would make me sad. No. Okay. It's just better than my bow. And since my bow is on top... I guess that's 363. That's 349, which isn't terrible, but this also has higher familiarity. But yeah. Alright. What is this Bloody Revenant? Level 40. Honestly, this isn't a terrible place to fight him. On the roof, so it doesn't look like there's any more slimes on the roof. There definitely was a slime there, and it definitely scared the heck out of me. Wait, a rifle, nice. It's actually what I needed. Yay, I got a rifle now. Because I can actually move and shoot this. God, that scared me. Okay. Alright. Darn. Yeah, there's definitely no shortage on jump scares in this game. I guess I wanted me to... Yeah, I still have to go that way, but I'm not going to yet. Oh my god, there's so many things to do. Like all these revenants, people dying, that I could easily kill. And these are all people that died recently, too. Okay, so I can't go that way yet, thank gosh. Or, yeah, whatever, it's close enough. That's a door I kind of want to open. That I cannot open from this side. No apparent slimes. Are you kidding me? So that's 100% a slime. Don't want to continue going this way. really sketchy. There's, oh gosh. I'm missing my shots because I'm like extremely nervous about this. So he fell to death. And there's a yokai right there. I need to walk back. Oh my god. There's a yokai right there, or I could walk back right here. Wait, what am I doing? Is he gonna try to jump on me? I don't know. I need to get this Kadama. Okay. That wasn't too terrible. There's a yokai right there just waiting to... Oh, not exactly what I was hoping for. Oh my god. Okay. So I guess that was that. Let me go back onto the other side. I feel like the only thing that was there was the yokai. I need to go this way. Oh god, that's... Wow, this hand cannon ammunition I just got. I could drop down to there, onto that slime. Which I think would lead me to the other side. Yeah. That would lead me to the other side. I'm going all over the place right now. I'm just gonna go back. Okay, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, so now I'm back here. if I would have dropped off on the other side, I would have been on the opposite side, and there probably could have been, there probably could have been, like, shrine over there or something, but, you know, I don't really feel like taking the chances on that. And there's a Kodama right there that I really want to get. Or Kodama. That's a skeleton pile. Didn't exactly shoot it in the head, but yeah, that's fine. I'm like really scared because basically I have to kill. Wait, I could just shoot it. Or not. That's annoying. Oh, I don't know what this is, and I don't want to risk dying. Oh, okay, it's just a normal yokai, that's fine. We're just gonna ignore. Gonna completely ignore the fact that I just wasted my last shot for that. Or not the hand cannon. And then I can just walk straight there, which is where it wants me to go. And the reason why I wanted to kill this yokai was so I don't have to worry about it again. That's a slime. What the heck? It shot a sword at me. This guy drowned. I could fight him, but I don't really feel like it. Alright. Are you kidding me right now? Why am I walking along this again? Yes, I know there's a skelly bro right there. Oh. Okay, so before I get that, I gotta remember that that's right there. I don't know exactly where right there is. But I want to grab this first. Hero armor. Actually, hold on, I need to see how that is. Okay, so that's comparing to Warrior of the West. Yeah, that would make me too heavy. Okay. So that's kind of perfect though, but I found a shrine. Right here. And I'm gonna assume... maybe... Yep. So that led to the door that I couldn't open before. Which also leads to a shrine. Alright. So I know praying at the shrine resets all enemies, but that's fine. Because I'm going to... you know, taking a break. I'm gonna just make an offering and offer pretty much everything that I got apart from the rifle. So I'm actually gonna lock on the rifle so I don't accidentally get rid of it. I'm gonna just do all to make my life a little bit easier. Yeah, I know I probably could have kept like one of the armor pieces or whatever, but I don't really feel like having to reconfigure it just to make it to how I like it. So, there's that. So I have 45 Choco Cups. And another thing too is like if you're playing like with a friend, I guess I should mention that for like a little bit. So like whenever you're like online and you play with a friend, and like they summon you, well they have to get at least a Choco Cup, which like I said, it's really easy to get those. And you know they can summon you, and then you 2v1 revenants, and then basically for the most part, like most of the items that drop whenever you're a visitor and you're like running around with your friends, most of the items that drop like is like a Chocos, so you can really get a lot of Choco Cups, especially if you're the visitor, which then makes it to where you have like an overabundance of it, so that you can basically always have the opportunity to summon someone. Like there's not a single time where there wouldn't be a time for me to not summon someone, unless it's like an area that doesn't allow summoning. But like any area that has a shrine that allows you to summon, I will at least be able to do it. But currently I'm not gonna do it because I haven't gotten to, or haven't like, you know, gotten to the boss yet. I'm still exploring, I'm still running around. I have to go back to that other area instead of dropping down to go back and then leading my way to the shrine. Instead of doing that, I'm gonna go back, go the other way where the slime was sitting, and continue on from there. But all the enemies reset basically, like, you know, that guy over there. I don't remember if that guy was an archer or not. He doesn't look like it though. But yeah, so everybody reset. I'm gonna do this because I have actually enough to level up again. I think I do. Alright. So, in 1 hour, I was able to level up like 2 times. Then again, I'm also like, you know, at level 51. So that's the thing too. Oh, another thing I should mention though, another thing that I found out, and I should have mentioned in the beginning, but I kind of forgot about it. So basically, like the Twilight missions, which I forgot to mention earlier, it's not really all meant for like over level 100. It's basically like certain missions, like I think of like main missions, because there's like Twilight missions that are level 15 to 25, but those could still be pretty difficult because the Twilight missions basically make it to where like it's like all yokai for the most part. And the thing about yokai is that they're not like the most difficult thing to fight, but as you like saw whenever I was fighting that one yokai, I know I fought like a bunch of them during this, but basically one hit brought me down to like, it brought me down like a lot of health. So like basically they 2 to 3 shot or 4, like it just depends on armor as well and the stats you have, but they could potentially one shot you. No, well not really one shot you, but pretty much one shot you for the most part. It's mostly 2, 3 shot. And it can get pretty tricky, but it's not like they're too terrible, like, you know, in terms of difficulty to fight. It's just they do massive amounts of damage. But that's like the whole thing about, you know, the yokai is they're you know, spirits of another realm with you know, godlike power, like abilities or whatever. It gives them like unnatural strength. So if you think about it in that sense, you know, it makes sense. If you think about it that way, they have unnatural strength because they're spirits from another realm, and so it makes sense. It can get frustrating, but it makes sense if you just put it in that perspective. Aside from that, I might take a break, like honestly, like me personally, I might just take a break from playing. I'm not sure, like, yeah, I can't say for certain that I might start another live stream like that immediately whenever I get on back onto the game, but, what I can say for sure is that I'm still going to, like, occasionally do these every now and then, and I'm trying to keep these more closer to, like, 1 hour, hour and a half. So, before I ramble on forever, basically, you know, you know, I forgot what it was I was gonna say, Jesus Christ. Alright, so before I ramble on and forget what I'm gonna say and just stutter a million times, I shall see you guys next time I do a live stream. It might be this game, it might be another game. Who knows? In either case, I shall see you guys later.